Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Santos.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Beckham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. He's through now as he shoots. It's there!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Maradona, now it's Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shift chance! And it's played into the middle. Look at this, there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi, and here's Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard. Santos are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Played in deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. And here's Olise. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard. Beckham. To Messi. Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Santos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Beckham, and it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Olise. Looking for options for movement. Beckham. Here's Cannavaro. Pressing high and with purpose. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Santos looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. Yilmaz, nicely spread. Now he's got space here. He's cut it out.
Olise really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Santos certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Will be removed. Thank you very much
Santos
for your cooperation.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. He's beaten the last man. Osimhen! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ibrahimovic! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. Turkey get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And here's Messi. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! They've scored! Turkey are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's a sharp little ball. It's Maradona! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's had it taken off him. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Messi. Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro. Sanchez. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Substitution for Turkey, number 45, Osman. Number 19, Olise. Coming on the field, number 21, Omar Mamouche. Number 3, Mohamed Salah.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckham. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, what has happened here? Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rijkaard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but...
Decent chance!
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rijkaard. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitution for Turkey, number 15, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is
Time for a change in personnel. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Well, there's the clearance. Neymar carries the ball down the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sané.
4 added minutes
The most
has been
accurate
indicated.
pass. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mohamed Salah. And they can counter here. That's good vision. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cafu. And it's Sané. And that is as far as it goes. Santos illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponents alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Cruyff, now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? He's picked his way through. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff, he's had a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shot could be on. He has found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Cruyff. Santos are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's straight offside. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. It's Maradona! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Camavinga. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No goals as yet. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Osimhen. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Beckham powering forward here. In with the challenge. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Costa wins the duel this time. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. And it's Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu. Hazard. And he's picked it up out wide. Fire. Doué! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Costa. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he has been fouled there. Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Camavinga knocks it out wide. Doué, cross to the back post. He's cut it out. That pass isn't the best. And it's Azar. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now Costa Curta. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Santos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Maradona. Camavinga does well to get it back. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Camavinga. And that's a good ball. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Messi. Cafu. That is a great pick out. And he's there to belt it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. No, he refuses to take the bait. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good spread. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Santos are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicked it back promptly. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. Cafu.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking to play him in. And that's a dangerous ball. Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's gone back to the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick... And Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Maradona. He's in a great position here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's very neat. He's gone for goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Cannavaro. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Cruyff. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, whatever about the intent in that or not, you really shouldn't be making the situation any worse.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Fenerbahce looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He is just caressing the ball. Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Oh, really good feet. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's rather hopeful! Costa Curta. Beckenbauer, pressing high and with purpose. That's Beckham. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Mbappe. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Santos have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Maradona! And that's caused a worry or two. There is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Santos ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Santos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yamal. Cross to the back post. That's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Bruyne. Yamal. Hakimi. Hangs in a cross. Oh, smashing! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Oh, what a strange goal. I always thought...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Santos get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver.
He's having a shot! Cruyff! No one quite like him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. I think you have to appreciate...
Oh, given away! Messi. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Santos with the corner, there first. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. That's Beckham. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread neatly. Eva Nilsson. And it's Camavinga. Maradona, who does have an assist to his name. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Messi. Oh, super ball. Cannavaro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Santos are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Beckham. Santos finding their passes. Nicely aimed pass. And here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but... And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got...
Chance! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Here, Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and again! Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. And that could well leave a mark. That's the throw. And it's Camavinga. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. No, that's been intercepted. Maradona, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that could set him on his way. And he's picked it up out wide. Some mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he get it through? Oh, what? And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's managed to get rid. And the shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substituição.
And we're off again. Botman. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. McTominay! Caicedo has been caught there, it's a foul. Mbappe with a real chance here. And this an opportunity. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. Shot a goal! Goal! Santos! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Santos get themselves into the lead. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. In with the challenge. Now, can they get him away? He could be in here. Big chance! Great chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 10, camisa 20, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Camisa 21.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
To Beckham. Evan Nielsen has given away a free kick. Costa Curta. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Baggio. Spread out to the left. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. And here's Baggio. This looks promising. Great ball, and he tries! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff, can he finish? Goal! Santos! And he is just ripping it up. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. The break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Celtic really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Neymar. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's been played through. Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the ball. It's Neymar! Eva Nielsen. It's a searching pass. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up. Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead is extended still further. Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there. That's the end. Santos can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.